My manipulative fiancé went behind my back to invite my extremely abusive dad to our wedding, so I broke her heart. My fiancé Ren and I started dating 6 years ago, and instantly I knew she was the woman I wanted to spend my life with. Family is very important to both of us, and our families have played a large part in our relationship. We are constantly spending time with each other's families, and it has worked out great. I am not too close to my mom, but we get along fine. However, at the start of our relationship I went no contact with my dad. Ren knows most of the reasons why we don't speak and is aware of the event that caused this. Well, at the end of 2019 we discussed getting married until the pandemic happened. We decided we should wait until everything clears up. During that time I convinced Ren to go back to school and get her bachelor's, as it was her biggest regret. She graduated this past semester, so we had been planning the wedding. During this time both of my siblings have had children and the topic came up. I told her that I was unsure of wanting kids due to my upbringing. My parents weren't the greatest, to say the least, and there was a lot of abuse, such as laying hands on me for every little thing I did. I had told Ren that being with her made me want to have children, but that my greatest fear is that they grow up to experience any of those negative feelings I had. Fast forward to a couple weeks ago, we were having dinner at my mom's house and she brought up the fact that she talked to my dad and he was upset that I hadn't mentioned the wedding to him. I knew she was bringing this up in front of Ren to start drama, and I told her that he would not be invited. Ren and I had previously discussed this and she was very supportive of my decision. My mom tried to guilt me in saying that it wasn't right that he wouldn't be there, but I told her it wasn't her decision to make. I thought that was the end of it until last week when my brother called me and asked me when I decided to invite our dad. I told him I have no idea what he was talking about, but thanks for giving me a heads up. I called Ren and told her we need to talk when I get home. When I got there I asked if she knew anything about it, and she admitted that her and my mother decided to invite him behind my back. Ren said that she was worried that I would eventually forgive him and regret not having him at the wedding. I was upset, but said I wouldn't regret it and that I under no circumstance wanted him there. She brought up the fact that she hasn't met him and doesn't like the idea of our future kids never having the chance to meet him. This started a big argument, as I am absolutely not willing to compromise on this issue. Ren then said that if this is how you treat family, I can't imagine how you will treat our kids. This absolutely broke me. In the 6 years that we have been together I have never so much as raised my voice to Ren, but I yelled at her and told her if that's how she feels then the wedding is off. I then just left and checked into a hotel. Ren repeatedly called/texted me apologizing and telling me to please come home and talk about this. I told her I need some space and will talk to her when I am ready. My mom also called later that night and told me I need to grow up and get over this. The following day Ren's parent called me apologizing and asked me to come over and talk to them. I went over to their house, but as soon as they opened the door I just started bawling. There wasn't much I could do but sit there and cry. Both of her parents sat there holding me for hours, saying that Ren told them everything and regardless of what happens they still love me.